Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby, and today I'm here to talk about the 3 new units, or awakenings, right, that's going to be coming later on tonight, or maybe even like early morning tomorrow, depending on where you live, over on Global Dokkan, right? So we have the awakening for the kid Broly, who awakens into Broly and Ba. This unit is very good. We'll look at this unit and their EZA details and all the type of stuff in just a little bit. Next, the Vegeta and Raditz unit. Also very good. They also have an EZA and the LR Zamasu Goku, right? So this guy, they're all 3 of these units are very, very good. You guys had a lot of time to grind up the units. Like for Broly, you need a copy Rainbow and a copy of SA5. For Vegeta, you need a copy Rainbow and a copy SA5. And then for Zamasu, you need a copy Rainbow, a copy SA10, and another copy SA5, right? So you need a lot more. There's a lot more work to work on Zamasu, but you should have all this stuff already done. Now, let's hop straight into this Vegeta, right? So this Vegeta, Joint Forces category Key 2, HP attack and defense plus 50%, or Extreme class Key 2 and 30% to all stats. Nothing too crazy, right? This unit obviously gets better, you know, when he gets an EZA. Now, units who have an EZA, like this unit was pre-planned to have an EZA, right? So he's not going to be anything crazy, you know, before his EZA. Like his true power is meant to come out once he has an EZA. Super attack, nothing too crazy. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 60%, plus an additional attack, plus an additional key 1 in attack and defense plus 10% for Pure Saiyan's category ally on the same turn. Now let's take a quick look at Broly before we look at the EZA. So let's take a quick look at Broly. Broly before his EZA is a Pure Saiyan's lead category Key 2 and 50% to all stats. His super attack causes a premium damage with a medium chance of stunning, which can be helpful in some modes. And then attack and defense plus 60%, medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. So they're both decently good, right? Now, to EZA them, you need to take on this EZA event right here. There is no weakness to this, okay? So I guess that kind of sucks for those of you who have specific units, but maybe a little too difficult for you. But there is no weakness to this EZA. It's not going to be too hard anyway. It's only for free-to-play units, right? These are the medals you need to these are the medals that you need to grind up. Now, these are the only characters that you can bring. Okay, so let's talk about free to play, right? You have to bring this Broly and Ba. You have to bring them. So that's already 2 characters that you should have, right? On top of that, you should have this AGL Goku who's free to play. You should have this Tech Vegeta who's also free to play, and you should also have this Broly who's free to play, and you should have this Gogeta who's free to play. So theoretically, you should have already 6 units prepared and ready to go. Maybe even rainbowed. I don't know if you guys are. Rainbowed. Sorry, these 4 units that are free to play. These 2 should definitely be rainbowed. You should have 6 free to play units done and ready. But for those of you, actually even 7, because this guy is free to play too. Now, for those of you who've been playing for some sort of time, right? Maybe you have this EZA Broly, right? He's been around for a really long time. He's unfeatured. A lot of these units are unfeatured. Be pulling them, right? So this guy, Paragus, again, unfeatured. You should have, I don't want to say you should have him, but if you've been playing for any amount of time, you probably have Vegeta and the God Goku. I mean, it is a very restricted amount of characters, but again, if you just re-rolled, you're going to have a lot of trouble with this. That's why I don't think re-rolling is the best thing for you guys to do. But if you've been playing for any amount of time, this should be very, very easy for you guys to take on. Again, it's basically a very easy EZA, but once they are EZA, they are a lot better. So Vegeta is Joint Forces Key 3 and 77% to all stats, which is a decent leader skill. If they implement something like category Dokkan Battlefield, right, and you don't have a best Joint Forces lead, this can be a good secondary lead for you, right? His super attack raises attack. Now he's an infinite stacker, which is pretty decent, and then lowers enemies' attack, which is really cool. Now his passive skill, attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional key 1, and attack and defense plus 20%, and chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% per Pure Saiyan's category ally, self-excluded, attacking in the same turn. So this is not on the team. This is on the same turn. So basically, the max this can get up to is attack and defense plus 40%, and then critical hit chance plus 20%. Okay, because they don't include themselves. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another Joint Forces category ally attacking in the same turn. Now that may sound, you know, again, this unit is not going to be doing crazy damage anyways, but here is your list of Joint Forces units. So let's say you summon on Vegeta, you have Trunks and Mai, I guess that's a solid option. Linking, it might be a little, you know, but still. World Tournament, Yamcha and Puar, maybe you have them if you're going to the World Tournament. Everyone should have LR 17 and 18 unless you just re-rolled. Everyone should have this LR, everyone should have this LR. A lot of these LRs are free to play, but there are a ton of options here. So, I mean, unless you're running a joint, unless you're not running, I guess, unless you are running a joint forces team, it may be just a little bit hard to, you know, get that passive off. So, yeah, this unit is pretty good, but Broly, okay, Broly is the unit who I think gets so much better. I think he's definitely the better of the two. So, Broly here is a Pure Saiyans category key 3 and 77% to all stats. There are a ton of Pure Saiyan leaders, so I guess if you're new, this could be, you know, a good first or secondary option for a Pure Saiyans team. Or Intelligence type key 3 and 50% to all stats. Not too good, but his super attack, he raises attack and defense. So what you want to do for this Broly is you want to give him additionals, okay? This is what you want to do. All the units who stack defense or stack attack and defense, you want to go for additionals. You want them to super attack as many times as possible so they can build up their attack and defense or just their defense. And causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy, so again, very good. This guy, I'm going to take him to Legendary Goku event, and I'm going to see how good he can actually be, alright? Now his passive skill, attack and defense plus 70% and disables enemy's guard. Medium chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, and then deliver the final blow to recover 20% HP at the end of turn. I think this is the third unit who has an ability to get buffed after delivering the final KO, right? So we have the Ella Rose, who's coming in about a week or two. Then we have the free-to-play Zamasu, who we're about to look at in just a second. And then we have this guy, right? I know, so the Ella Rose, that's coming in about a week or two on the Rose and Broly banner. I think he gets key every single time he delivers the final blow. The free-to-play LR Zamasu Goku, I think he gets like attack and defense. We'll look at it in just a second. But this guy recovers 20% HP after delivering the final blow. So that is very, very solid. And I actually like this mechanic. It can be hard, you know, to pull this off simply because you need some type of RNG. Like, you have to hope that he's on the rotation where your enemy is going to be the weakest, right? So it takes a little bit of pre-planning, sorry. But it definitely can be done, right? So those are the first two units. These guys are very good. Please grind them up. Please have a copy Rainbow and a copy SA5. Next, let's take a look at not LR Rose. Oh, LR Goku Black or LR Zamasu Goku. It's literally the same thing, okay? Time Travelers category key 3 and 77% to all stats. Pretty decent. Now his super attack causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers defense, which is okay. But on his 18 key, he raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemies. So you want to get his 18 key simply because, you know, you want that defense. For a unit like this, yeah, you want a little bit of defense. You guys will see in just a second. Now his passive skill, attack and defense plus 50%. Key 1 with each attack received up to 5. This is probably the single greatest thing in the game, okay? For LRs especially, because LRs sometimes do struggle with key. You don't, like, unless you're running this guy with, like, usually leaders give 3 to 4 key, right? So that's already 6 key, and this is going to be up to 5. Like, it's an easy super attack, a very, very easy super attack, and it's a lot easier. This allows this unit to get his 18 key off easier, where he gets to raise his defense, right? So this is a huge W right here. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, which is very good. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 20%, here it is, with each final blow delivered up to 50%. I hate how it's up to 50% and not up to like 60%. You can't really maximize 20% if it's only capped at 50%. It should have been 60%, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, now to EZA this guy, you need to run, well, this is the EZA event right here. There is no weakness, so, you know, be mindful of that. These are the only units you can bring. Now, I think this roster is definitely a bit like, it's harder to have these units. So this right here, if you re-rolled, it's going to be very tough for you to pull something like this off, because this guy's an LR, not everyone has them. You need this guy, right? So you have to grab this guy to run it anyways. Then you got LR Trunks and Mai, who's a summonable LR. This guy's free to play, but you need summonable units to get him. Trunks and Mai, you know, banner unit. All these are banner units here. Like, let me see. Yeah, every single unit here is a banner unit except for this Trunks, this Rage Trunks, this STR one. And except for this Goku Black and this Zamasu, who they don't even have like awakenings like that. So hopefully you guys did not re-roll. I feel so bad. I'm already starting to feel really bad for those of you who have re-rolled, because This is going to be, unless you re-rolled and you had like 2k stones and you were able to pull a bunch of these units, is going to be very, very, very tough for you to take on with this EZA, okay? So let this be a lesson, okay? Do not re-roll. Do not re-roll. But once he is EZA, he becomes a lot better. Definitely one of the top 5 LRs in the game. Time Travelers category key 3 and 100% to all stats. So if you want to compare him to LR Vegeta, the free-to-play one, of course, he does have a better leader skill. Now his super attack causes colossal damage and lowers enemies' attack and defense, which is very good. On his 18 key, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemies. So again, they just added attack to this, and they just added attack or defense to this. I forgot which one was it. Okay, yeah, they just added attack to both his 12 key and his 18 key. Now his passive skill, attack and defense plus 59% instead of 50. And then this key mechanic is still the same. Was it 5 or 6? It was up to 5, so now it's up to 6. So again, that 1 key difference can make a difference, alright? Launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. This could have been a high chance. They could have easily made this a high chance, but it is what it is. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each final blow delivered up to 59%. Again, like, you still can't match. I know that 9% does make a difference, but you still can't capitalize. Right here, it should have been attack and defense plus 20% with each final blow delivered up to 60%. And then once he's awakened, it could have been easily 80% or even 100%. This is like, because you're not going to get the final blow every single time with this unit, right? So they should make it to where it's up to like at least 100%. But again, it is what it is. So these are all the things that are coming tonight. I will be streaming if you guys, in case you guys want to join or you guys were just being curious. I will be streaming maybe around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, set the alarm clocks. Do what you guys gotta do. I want to see each and every one of you there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.